Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Matt, and I just got home from work today, and I found this box sitting on the steps outside my apartment, and I'm excited. I ordered this a while ago, and I'm glad it finally came in. And you see who it's from? It's from Paul Gorski at George Mason University. It's exciting. This must be all those strategies that I ordered. So check it out. First things first, big old box. Oh yeah, attention contents must be adapted to your specific context. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this joker up, and we're gonna see what we have inside. We got some directions. Directions, nice orange paper. So hello, thanks, and congratulations on acquiring this assortment of instructional strategies that are effective, equitable, and even data-driven. Gorski 2013, page 117. Fantastic. Okay, so before diving in and using each of these strategies, we should we should discuss a few things first. So these strategies are not a set of instructions that will surefire lead to equitable classrooms without adaptation for your personal context. So this is something that the comments like this from Gorski, like making sure that we know that it's not without adaptation. That's one of the reasons why I'm really pleased with this book, Reaching and Teaching Students in Poverty. So he repeatedly works with the readers by stressing that nothing can go straight from the pages of his book or straight from the package and directly into a classroom without modification from its contextless state. Okay, so then strategies will not solve the larger societal issues that impact schools. That fate cannot rest on the shoulders of educators alone. Then we have a quote here. So I have to commit now to doing what I can do today to address what low-income families are experiencing in this moment right before me. That's really interesting because I kind of view this unboxing as one of those things that I can do today to address what low-income families are experiencing in this moment right before me. So if part of my sphere of influence is my classrooms and maybe even the readers of this multi-genre book review, then this video is one of those small steps. So then the very last number 3 right here, problems as complex will not be solved with one simple solution or one box full of strategies. That's a great point. So an unboxing implies that there's work being done. So items are being taken out, handled, reviewed, commented upon, and employed. So though it's not, though it is just me in this video, like Gorski urges us as readers to form teams and work across content areas to push for equitable classrooms, schools, and communities. Really interesting. Okay, let's look back inside the box and see what else we can find. Okay, so we have a puppet. We have some paint brushes and some paint. Let me see, make sure you can see what I got here. We've got a microphone. We've got, a little kid's piano. You can keep that song. That's just for you. Okay, so this must be for incorporating music, art, and theater across the curriculum. So building these into the curriculum, it fortifies learning. That's what Gorski says, engagement and retention for all groups of students. So poor and working class families are less likely than their more economically advantaged families to have the money to provide their children with these experiences outside of a school context. And in a lot of schools that are cash strapped, what's happening is these programs are the first ones to get cut. Their presence helps encourage students to show up at school. Gorski even provides a list of resources that could be used to accomplish this strategy, and I'm going to link to this in the description below this video that you can go check that out yourself. Great. So this is incorporating music and art theater across the curriculum. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Looks like we have some flyers. Flyers to go put up around school. Flyers to put up lampposts or whatever. Have and communicate high expectations for all students. So Gorski lets us know as educators and as stakeholders in all schools that low expectations, they're woven into our subconscious through implicit bias. And we can't just state that we have high expectations in one setting and then reveal in another that our expectations are low. And Gorski even cites some research that says that students learn more and more deeply when teachers demonstrate that they believe in students' abilities to do so. Pretty neat stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to take these and put them up around Adderhold, or maybe even put them up out in the community, maybe here in my apartment complex. Maybe my landlord wouldn't be too disappointed with that. Yeah, have and communicate high expectations for all students. This is great. I say it's great like it's really easy. Like that's probably going to be one of the most difficult things to do if you have this deficit mindset, trying to battle that deficit mindset to make actual changes to move forward. It's going to be really challenging, but I'm looking forward to, taking part in that work and hopefully helping future teachers or practicing teachers, develop those high expectations and to communicate those to their students. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so it looks like we got a comic strip. I think this is about, this must be related to adopting higher order, learner-centered, rigorous pedagogies. So let me read it for you. So we got Calvin here taking a test. When did the Pilgrims land at Plymouth Rock? Jot down the answer real quick. 1620. He is all good. As you can see, I've memorized this utterly useless fact long enough to pass a test question. I now intend to forget it forever. You've taught me nothing except how to cynically manipulate the system. Congratulations. So they say the satisfaction of teaching makes up for the lousy pay. Great. He hits it on the head. How about that? So Gorski asks us educators to ditch the teacher-centered scripted curriculums, and it's easy to forget how seeing each of these strategies, it's easy to forget after seeing each of these strategies that they need to be adapted for our own context. So part of me wants to keep asking, so how do I do this? Where can I get this? And I forget that this is not going to be easy, and that Gorski cannot tell me what's best for my students because he doesn't know them and their complexities. To him, that I'm just some random dude that's just a torso from here to here, and he has no idea like what's going on in my classroom. So like the job is for me to then do this work in order to move forward. Let's see what else we have inside the box. Okay, next one might be kind of heavy. Yeah, definitely adapt it for your class context. If you got people busting out P90X in your school, then good for you. Good on you. Good on you. So this must be about incorporating movement and exercise into teaching and learning. So recess and PE are disappearing from schools, just like the arts, music, and theater are disappearing from schools. And childhood physical fitness, it predicts how well a student is going to achieve in most contexts. Gorski, relays that information in his text. Being physically active, it shouldn't just be a luxury that only the wealthy can afford in their schools. Like, you have more money, then you should be able to be physically active and be physically fit. That doesn't make sense. To get readers' minds jogging, Gorski highlights some folks who have studied the incorporation of physical activity into math and physics classes. So I recommend definitely checking out those sections of the book for ideas about how then you can adapt it to your context. Again, you're probably not going to be doing P90X, plyometrics, and chest and back in your class. You're going to adopt it to your own context to make sure that you are incorporating movement and exercise into teaching and learning. Let me make sure that doesn't. We got a couple different books here. We've got Rethinking Mathematics, Teaching Social Justice by the Numbers. Eric Gutstein and Bob Peterson. Fantastic text. Fantastic text. So teaching about poverty and class bias. This must be what this is about. Oh, and here's another one. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. Love this book. My son got this book the other day. It's important to include conversations about those critical topics in your class. Openly discuss issues of poverty, class bias, racism, sexism, homophobia, and just keep going. Challenge dominant narratives. Avoid pity and depictions of poor folks as victims, because that's not what it's about. It's not somebody is less than and we're trying and you're trying to pull them to, this ideal of what you think is best. No, so Click Clack Moo, great story about cows that organize because of working conditions. Fantastic. I think it's kind of funny that it came from this place right here. That's another video for another time. We've got a lot of stuff to think through here, but like I said in the instructions, we need to be sure to adapt all of these different strategies to our personal context. It's important, and this all comes from reaching and teaching students in poverty. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, or if you want to subscribe to other silly videos that I have or math videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks a ton for stopping by, and we'll talk to you soon.